Okay, halftime is over. Checked out the comment section again, just to be able to answer a few more comments. Also thought about what I want to do, and I think I am going to move to a new base in this episode. I think we have, after connecting up the fuel supply and we opened up the Clio thing and we just checked kind of the whole brewing thing, I think we've seen what we need to out of this base. It's time to move on. Also, we've cleared out the local plague guards. Like going through this kind of whole tour concept of checking out the entire base. So I feel fine with the idea of moving on. It does look like we're running out of parts though. So before we move, we need to organize some things. So step one is make sure everything is looking okay. It looks like we're gonna need to scrap some stuff to make parts. Let's go ahead and get to that. I mainly want to use DLC weapons, so I'm probably just going to scrap everything that is not a DLC weapon. And while I'm doing this, I will go and answer some questions. One of the questions is, what do I care more about, stamina or what's it called, health, when looking at character bonuses? And the answer is neither. I typically don't care about health or stamina because I've done a lot of playthroughs where I start with basically very ordinary characters. I'm very accustomed to what it feels like to have just a normal everyday character that doesn't really have anything going for him. So I don't really... And I've done it long enough that I just don't need a character that has good stats. As long as the character doesn't have bad stats, I don't care. That's basically how I feel about it. That's also why I don't either. You might wonder why do I just leave these slots empty? I'm used to living in the starting house on Nightmare Zone for like the first 10 to 15 days. So I'm used to not having a large facility. It doesn't really bother me that I don't have it. How about the fuel? We can go ahead and refuel. But I don't know. As long as your character don't have health penalties and has stamina penalties, it probably doesn't matter. I would say if you're someone who is pretty good at dodging and doesn't get hurt too much, then I guess I would probably go with more stamina so that you can run away more and fight longer. But if you do find yourself getting beat up a lot, then I guess you could go for health. Go ahead and grab this. I'll keep the shotgun though in case I run into a feral. I could also break some of these guns down. But the amount of parts we have is fine. Anyways, one last look at this base. See, I didn't even build anything here, mainly because I just don't need to. It's not super important. Go ahead and remove this outpost as well, since we're moving somewhere else. Yeah, I think we're just ready to go. Where is the next base set? It is right here. The fenced warehouse. That's going to be our next location. Let's mosey on down to that base. Yahoo! Who knows what we'll find in the next area? I kind of like doing it this way. Every time I start a playthrough in State of Decay 2, I'm always wondering, what's the theme of this playthrough? What am I going to do? I don't like doing the same thing over and over and over again. I know some people don't mind. They would watch State of Decay content like 10 years from now. But it gets on my nerve to do the exact same stuff all the time. So I'm always trying to find even a slightly different way of doing things. And for me, I kind of like this idea of just kind of going through the entire town, living in every base, even the bases that I may not think are all that in a bag of chips, just to see them all. And here we are at the next base. Got a bunch of jerks, which I will now have to stab. Oh, nope, stab him. There we go. More nosy people coming on in. I don't know, let me get the needler out. What is this? Okay, so this looks like some kind of warehouse or something. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the fenced warehouse. Well, time to go on inside. and see what we got. Looks like we got a zombie. That's the first thing we've got. This place has a very, so the previous one reminded me of like the Wheelhouse truck stop. This one is already giving me kind of a Mike's Concrete, Mohr and Mohr, and Squellone's Brewery feel.
This place up and call it home.
Which, I mean, those bases aren't bad, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay. Lundergaard Lumber, I believe that's one of the locations that we can move into, the lumber yard. Okay, so this base is going to be 4 people. There's 3 parking spots. We got... Okay, here we go. The failed Clio drop. We got the warehouse storage. And some sheltered beds. A truly awesome storage solution for all manner of goods, perishable or otherwise. I'm liking the sound of this base already. Alright, so we're in. The first thing is, let's check out what we start with. So we got the same thing right here. Got a decent... We got some Mr. Nosies. What are you doing, Mr. Nosy? Of course, you're the action star and, you know, yada yada, I know it, you know. God, I wish I could just say no to that quest for good. Okay, so it looks like this one has 2 large slots, because when we do the failed Clio clear, it should give us another slot. And then it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 of them are indoor, 3 of them are indoor, 3 are outdoor. That's a really good blend. That means there's plenty of room for outdoor garden, plenty of room for like an outdoor... watchtower. This thing has been... So this thing is a super storage. It's got 25 storage base, already upgraded, so we don't have to upgrade it. Very nice. And then it's got an extra 20 material storage, an extra 20 ammo and fuel. So altogether, it basically has 45 storage. So it's kind of like lock and key in Cascade Hills. Very good. So I guess the first thing we're going to do is let's start getting this removed. Let's get rid of these beds. And I'm gonna build... Let's get the basics built. Let's get... Okay, so where... This is gonna be a... So I can build the sniper tower here, or I can build it here. That's the question. I think I like the sound of the sniper tower being here. Oh, we don't have the manpower. Which means I'm going to put the regular watchtower here. Do I really want to be on that high of a siege risk? Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I think, emphasis on I think we'll be fine. So let's not go overboard. We'll build, like, we'll do two actions at a time, because I don't want to make, like, an insane amount of noise. And I guess I will use... I'll continue playing as Kilgore in case I need to defend the base. And I'm just going to do some scouting, I think. Can I get up here? Nope, that looks way too steep. Or will I play as Kilgore? Maybe I will play as someone who needs some cardio? I think I like the sound of that. Alright, so where is... So once again, we got another outdoor... supply locker. I kind of like that overall. I mean, on one hand, it's a little annoying if you're in the middle of a zombie siege and you're trying to grab something out of it, but on the other hand, it's much more accessible. Kind of has an upside and a downside, I guess. I guess I'll play as Savannah. Oh, Savannah has the BFG, never mind. We'll play as Rosita. The reason I'm not going to play... I just don't want to take the time to remove her BFG and then equip another weapon and go through that whole shebang. So let's go ahead and go grab that, this, and some... I'm not going to grab any more shotgun shells because I'm only going to use that to kill ferals. Okay, so we need to The beginning of the road is right here, so that's where I need to go.
Another successful project under our belt.
Okay, so now that that's built, it should give us a little more room to build other things. I guess I'm gonna build the farm here. Trying to imagine how I can use it to run away from the juggernauts. Okay, so let's go over here, up, and we're going to... Stupid zombie. It doesn't matter. I don't need to kill him. It's not a big deal. Oh, I do want to kill him though. What's closer to maxing out? Shooting is. So let's try to get our shooting to max. Okay. Oh, the other thing that's nice about the light crossbow, it only weighs 1 pound. I mean, it's in the name. It's a light crossbow. But yes, it reloads faster. It only weighs 1 pound. And it uses the light crossbow bolts, which are much more cost efficient. An easy way to level up your shooting.
Great spot for an outpost.
Might as well loot while we're here too, because like our wits are getting close to leveling up. So there's no reason not to try and get some wits hits.
Huh, nice.
There you go, speak of the devil. And look at that, we got a repair kit. I'll take that. Okay, this is a giant water tower. Okay, so the Clio gave us ammo. The Clio gave us another arrow log, another sanitization, some Willy Pete grenades. Another looks like basically the same stuff. I'm pretty sure that's the exact same stuff it gave us. Let's go ahead and get more stuff built. I want to build this here. Look at the graffiti we got here. Some of it looks new, some of it looks old. Like that zombie character, I'm pretty sure has been in there before. What is that, a Pilato? Let's go ahead and start revealing some of these buildings. Another plague heart in the local area? It kind of feels like we're surveyors, basically, just kind of going in from area to area, like surveying, you know, living in each area, charting the maps.
Nothing more to see here.
Okay, so we've located one plague heart, but certainly there's going to be more than that. Look at all these hordes of zombies. Holy crapperonis. Why's there got to be so many? Normally I would be really nervous going down a ladder like this. When State of Decay 2 first came out, the characters were having trouble going down ladders. They would often just walk right off and not go into like the get off the ladder animation. And oh man, was that a feral? And oh my god, like you would take some terrible falling damage from some of the scouting locations that you would fall off of. But fortunately they patched that, and now I don't think I've had that happen yet in a while.
Fix our broken weapons.
Wait, that's it? There's just one place to loot? You know what? You guys need to shut up. Wait, when did this garden... Oh yeah, I did order them to build a garden. I forgot about that. Well, I can have them add mods. There's nothing stopping me. Well, yes, there is. We're out of manpower, so we're not going to be doing that, actually. Still not entirely sure if I did hear a feral or not.
I really thought we could be friends, but I guess not. We'll just have to find another town.
Oh, wah. I get so tired of these people like, oh my god, like, you said you would help. I didn't agree to anything. I didn't agree to nothing. if all these hordes are here, that's an easy way to get some shooting EXP. I want to... is that a Juggernaut? No. Let's see if we can needle a few guys. I don't like shooting at zombies when their heads are turned. Especially at nighttime. There we go. Alright. Survey says weapon handling or sharpshooting. Weapon handling it is. Okay, let's see if we can get our wits. We're so close to maxing that on out too. Just a little bit farther. I mean, we need something to do while the base is constructing.
Tasting in the air.
So this is a restaurant, the Swine and Bovine. If you're not familiar with a little bit of kind of like the background fluff lore of State of Decay, the Swine and Bovine is what's referenced in this outfit here. The Swine and Bovine apron. It's probably called the Swine and Bovine because they serve pork and beef. And there was a helmet as well. The Swine and Bovine mask, which is basically a cow and a pig head that's been stitched together. Which is supposed to be kind of like a macabre reference to the logo. If we go back to the apron, if you look on the apron, the logo is half a pig and half a cow. So that's supposed to be like kind of a macabre joke on it. Go ahead and see if we can get our wit skill up. People have been commenting that there's not much of a story to State of Decay. That's true. State of Decay's never had too much of a story, even the first game, which does have more of a story. It still doesn't have much of a story. I think that's just because, one, I just don't think story is the focus of State of Decay, and two, horror games tend to be a little light on the story, mainly because mystery is very important to a horror game. And I don't think that's an excuse to have no story, but I do think that one, Undead Labs wants to focus their money on other things, and two, as I said, I do think that there is such a thing as having a thinner story to try to emphasize speculation. One game series that did that to really good effect was the Five Nights at Freddy's series. Scott Cawthon, the creator, he wrote a very, very minimalistic story that caused a lot of speculation. Now, people can debate whether or not they thought the story was good or bad, but in the end, it did the job of, like I said, getting everyone talking about it. Like, it was just the Matt Pat, the game theorist. Oh my god, he made so many videos about what the story of Five Nights at Freddy's is. So, I don't know. I guess what I'm saying, it's debatable. Like, I don't know, do they need more story? I think they could use a bit more story. But at the same time, there is such a thing as too much story in a horror game. Like, there needs to be a certain amount of mystery and mystique. There's the question for this video. How much story do you think State of Decay 2 should have? Or maybe even State of Decay 3? But also, how important is it to maintain the mystery? Like for example, should we learn about the origin of the zombie outbreak? Or is that something that should stay a secret forever? Okay, the sniper tower is now done. Let's go ahead and build the workshop and the infirmary. But yeah, I'd like to know what you guys think. How important do you think, did they not divulge enough? If you haven't played Heartland, there is a bit more story there. Not a whole lot of story, but there is more story in Heartland. Oh, mechanics textbook, we can sell that. Someone asked, why don't I just use the mechanics textbook to gain EXP? I might want to sell it for influence. Because they are worth like 85. Also, there is a possibility that our mechanic could die. I mean, anyone could die.
I'm done
It's just
searching
oh,
this
there we
place.
go. Finally got our wits up. Discipline and stealth.
We just finished that big project.
I don't think I
Welcome,
need two
everyone.
people with stealth. So I'm gonna go with discipline, I think. Oh my god, it's not letting me pick. There we go. And it looks like I need to continue building the base. Let's see here. Wait, there's somebody near me, isn't there? I hear something, but... Oh, okay, there they are. It's a horde. Okay, that's fine, though. They can stay there. Okay, so let's... I'm just going to plug some mods in, because I don't exactly know what to do just yet. Plug this in here. Let's plug a comfy chair in here temporarily. Nah, I want to put the comfy chair... Whoops. I want to put the comfy chair in here. And that leaves me with 1 manpower, which I don't think is enough to build anything in particular. I don't know I could build a staging area. It'll depend. I'll need to see the base flesh out a little more before I decide what I want to build there. We could build an auto mechanic. I mean, that is an option. Admittedly, I'm not particularly in love with any of these ideas at the moment, but I think I just need to see the base come together a little more. Okay, so this character is just about done. Like, or not done, but they've got almost all of their skills, at least to the advanced level. Where are these guys going? Are they seriously going to head towards my base? I guess I'll thin them out. At first I thought there were so many of them. How can I miss? There's so many of them. But then I did. I thread the needle through them.
Looks like I'm empty.
Okay, let's go grab a few more arrows. Okay. Okay. Arrows, samples.
No room for that.
I don't have room for samples? No, I don't. Jeez. Picked up some junk along the way. I didn't even notice. Okay, let's throw all this crap in here. Crap, gravity, crap, and crap. Let's reload our weapon. Okay, we got the bag of fertilizer in. Another point in backpacking. Okay, so all of our mods are installing. All right, let's see. What else can I plug in here? I'm either going to do the auto shop or the staging area, I think. Emphasis on I think. I know we need beds, but I'm probably going to use outposts to get our beds, because I typically don't like to build beds in my base. In that case, let's just start. Since I don't know what to build right now, so I'm just going to order them to upgrade some of the existing buildings. There we go. So while the base continues to build up, let's continue scouting. Where is another area we can climb up and have a look-see? Really? There's no watch? There's seriously not a survey point somewhere in this basic area? What are these quests? Make our own gear? Search for components? Are all these places already revealed? There are a few places that are not revealed, but... Really? Does that mean there's actually not a lot of plague arts in this area? How interesting? Well, let's see. Where is the next scouting location? Let's go right there, I guess. Well, actually, let me check to see if... No, no, there's stuff to reveal there. That's fine. That's going to be our next goal. And then, by then, we're probably going to run out of time again. Wait, what am I doing? I need a car. Okay, that's definitely not a distance I want to walk.
I need a Juggernaut today.
Where? Ow! Missed. You can't catch me. I am the gingerbread man. Run your allies. No, you don't. I'm gonna execute you. No!
I'm exhausted.
My stamina back.
Look, if you're gonna practice your headshots, find a tall place to stand first. Also have a getaway plan
Here we go.
in case you have more zombies than bullets.
Over here, boys. Oh, he's getting sniped out. He's getting sniped out. I'm just gonna distract him and let the sniper reload. Finish him off. And a quick 100 influence and at least 2 plague samples. 3 plague samples, very nice. Once you got those, okay, maybe we won't do that. Maybe I'll just talk a little bit about the game mechanics. So that's mainly what my channel's known for, is talking about the game mechanics. So people often wonder, why do I bother to build these towers? And the reason for it is because the people in the tower are forced to use their long-range weapons. If you don't have a tower, then you're basically leaving it up to the computer to decide whether they should shoot with their guns or attack with their long-range weapons. I don't want that. We're trying to stock up on really high-quality weapons like the BFG and whatnot, and I don't want those people constantly in melee combat. And that's also why I take a moment to think about where I'm placing it. I want it here. This is the sniper tower. Let's look at the base. Now, I don't have a mouse, but if you look at the perimeter, you'll see these little gaps, like right to the left, right in between these. You see that little gap there? That's a door. So I'm placing it here to cover the door here and the door that's above these two. I'm placing this here to cover the door to the right, like that's, you know, to the north and to the east. And then I'm placing it here to cover the door to the south. That way, no matter what direction the zombies come, these 2 sniper towers have overwatch over them both. The other issue is that if I put... remember that this represents a building. It represents this right here. These buildings. And that means they can't shoot through them. So the sniper towers have to have clearance to actually shoot things. And that's why this got priority. The large sniper tower got priority because this is the most open area of the base, and it's the tallest as well. So it gets the dominant view of the entire base that we're in, which is, where is it? Yeah, this is the regular one. So the sniper tower is right here, and it gets the biggest view over everything. Unfortunately, this thing is kind of in the way, which is annoying. But you also kind of want to think about how the facilities that you build might block the view. One of the things that's annoying is, let's look at the garden real fast. So right now, this garden is got plenty of clearance. Unfortunately, when you upgrade it to level 3, it's actually going to get this, like, a roof. And the roof actually just functions as a way to block the sniper. Like, if I were to go up there and pretend I'm sniping.
So glad I found this place. I love it here.
And if I were to look down in this direction, we don't see it now, but eventually this location here is going to have a roof. So if a Juggernaut or a zombie were in this general area over here, the snipers won't be able to shoot them. And also, due to the angle, they wouldn't be able to shoot at a zombie like right here either, because this thing is going to get a roof, as I said, and it's just going to block the shots, which is annoying. The same over here. This thing is just going to start blocking some of the shots. There's not a whole lot you can do about that, though. That's just going to happen kind of no matter what. But what you want to do is try to do your best to plan around that. We have some mods that are just not going to be too useful at the moment. The sanitization machine can be worth holding on to, especially because we do have the electricity for it, but chances are just really good that I'm going to want to keep the biochem item in there just so that whenever I need to build something, I can. So we got, oh, just like I thought, 30 minutes. Let's wait for these to build. We got 2 minutes left, so I don't know. Let's go out. I want to use some heavy weapons. You're still injured. How injured? Ah, action hero, of course. Let me cancel the action hero.
Zombie. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Are you quoting a movie?
I hate that little giggle that they do. I think the only thing I want is, what's your shooting at? I guess I'll bring the crossbow. No, I won't. I'll just bring the shotgun in case a feral arrives. We're gonna go smack some zombies around for a minute or two.
Too loud.
I think that's what we're gonna do. Of course, all the zombies, the massive hordes of zombies that were here are, oh, there we go. Never mind, I lied. Fight me, you cowards! Okay, that wasn't too bad. You think you're a match for me? Well, I'll see about that. You cowards! So I think I like to dodge in between the attacks and just kind of... I think what I want to do is dodge into them. Like this. And then go for a swing. Dodge into them. And go for a swing. Uses up a bit. Oh, I'm getting bit. Stupid, annoying guy.
Looks like there's a horde down
And there's a horde coming to the base. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? I actually grabbed that one too fast. It's actually a little dark. Okay, I need to use a stamina item. I was trying to be cheap and not use a stamina item, but it looks like I need to use a stamina item.
Can't do it.
Oh. Some people have been saying that they haven't been getting fighting EXP from this. What kind of siege is it? This could be a normal siege. I haven't noticed yet, but I am going to start paying attention. But yeah, some people have been saying that using the heavy weapon they have not been gaining in fighting EXP. That would be a little bit disturbing.
Stay away from plague zombies, okay? I'm worried about you.
So I can't upgrade this because I don't have knowledge of agriculture, but once I do this, I will have knowledge of agriculture. Let's get this upgraded because I can't recover from injuries without a level 2 infirmary. The cowards have arrived. Oh! He timed it just perfectly. You have cheated. You coward! Only a coward would perfectly time their attack to take advantage of me not being able to fight back. You cowards! Can I still do a power attack right now? Oh yeah, I can. That's good to know. I guess I should probably do something about this. Cancel that. Build one of these. Wait. It's got to be dramatic. In the middle of a siege! The zombies are so polite, just like waiting for me to complete injecting myself.
It'll take more than Zeds to bring us down.
Well, let's climb up our mighty sniper tower that's actually a bit easy to fall off of, unless they have patched it. Give us a good... Whoa! Right here is fine. Give us a little bit of a view of the base, just like so. Unfortunately, it's nighttime, so I can't even get a good view of my character. But, hey, that is that. Our base is coming along. Next episode, we'll continue building it. Maybe go demolish a plague guard. I'll figure out something in between the episodes. But at any rate, let me know what you think down in the comments section. Like this video if it's entertaining. Subscribe for future State of Decay 2 Juggernaut Edition content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.